Saluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Not your usual haunt, I take it.
Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Intimidation. You don't need to know about my business. Move. Alright, inspiration and guidance. Okay, that might be really close. Woo! That was close.
All right. Normally we stick you foreign types in the spider pit. But the Absolute says we're all making nice now. So in you go, I suppose.
Who's in charge around here?
Well now, gonna have to be more specific than that. We're drowning in true souls, here we are. Your kind usually don't deal with Boss Ragslin and Priestess Gut. Guessing you're after Minthara. Could be her blood by the looks of you.
I've got an audience with Minthara.
Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear.
A biggin? Okay. I haven't heard that word in a while.
Just having a bit of fun.
Okay. Who am I going to use for this? Let's see here. Character sheet? No. Don't want to use you, I think. Let's use Lae'zel. Oh, wait, no. Go to Lae'zel.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Okay.
Without delay.
That was kind of weird.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
I assume this mark has a purpose?
Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Actually, I'd rather not go through with this.
Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess, receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Push deeper into her mind.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess! We want
This
them all!
absolute must be a
Ain't we
hallucination.
good enough for the absolute?
Seems we lucked out at keeping the Absolute's voice out of our heads.
We definitely did. That is very true. Okay, she's gonna go in on her own. How dare you close the door in my face, darn it! How dare you?
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
Okay, well, if you have
Ready
anything...
to clear your head?
What exactly are you going to do?
Whatever the absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
Alright, I'm ready.
Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the absolute. And I'll do the rest. Don't want anyone peeping on private matters, so... There we go. Secret and safe. Well, secret.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Seal your mind against the intrusion.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding?
Relax your mind, directing her to the memory of your infection.
An image of the mind flayer reaches out to her from your memories.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Then get it out of me!
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though.
What exactly does your plan involve?
It involves you putting your trust in the absolute. Simple.
I mean, even if I trusted the Absolute, it doesn't mean that I trust you. I'm ready.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
That'll put me to sleep. Are you trying to trick me?
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help.
Uh-huh. Drink the potion.
Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking.
I was abducted. A mind flayer infected me with this thing.
I know that much. I saw the whole horrible story in your memories. And I know what happens next. Your teeth fall out, your skin rips off, and you turn into one of them.
Then stop this! Heal me!
Stop it! Why would I want to do that? I'm gonna keep you here so I can see every gory detail and hear every whimper and scream.
If I do transform, you'll be my first meal.
Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains. looking for weak points.
Reserve your strength.
Open your papers, freak. It's time. You should be sprouting tentacles by now. But you're still the same kind of ugly you always was. Disappointing not to have my own squiddy. But your giblets will make for a tasty supper.
Sorry. I may have left that a little late. No lasting damage, I hope?
And who are you?
Corilla Heartflame. At your service. My master has been keeping a close eye on you. When you got yourself in this predicament, he sent me to help.
Your master? Who might that be?
An observer. He's curious about you and your condition. At this point, you're more interesting alive than dead. So here I am, your savior in times of need. Be a little more careful. That skin's valuable, and we won't always be watching.
Uh-huh. Okay. Go this way. Go through here. Nope. Gonna pick the lock.
Will happen.
There's probably a key, but I can probably pick the lock just fine. Easily. See? That was super easy. Alright, team. Come on.
Give up now.
Let's go.
Moving ahead. Here goes nothing.
Okay. Check the shelves. Is there any scrolls or anything?
No
Nothing
traps,
there.
please.
Okay. Go ahead and loot your quartz. Okay. I was wondering if there was going to be dialogue. The answer is no. Let's go ahead and send you to camp. It is not too late. Wow, that sounds terrifying. Rancid note. That slobberchops druid who was nosing around ain't just some tomb-robbing adventurer type. Calls himself Halson. Ugly name for an ugly bastard. I had a little word or two with him before the lashers put his hairy arse in the pens. Said he thinks there's something rotten inside us, inside me. Reckons he can help get rid of the rot. I told him we don't need any help from nobody. Never did, and especially not now the Absolute's taking a shine to us. It says there'll be something rotten inside him soon enough. There's a lot of rancid meat down in the pens, and when we cut him open, I'll make sure he stays alive long enough for the maggots to make a nest of him. Ooh. Okay. Use this.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What was your purpose here?
Absolute priestess.
Who is the Absolute?
God. Everything. Everyone.
That kind of sounds like a mind flayer. Where are you from?
My mother's swollen gut.
Alright. Makes sense where your name came from. Who killed you?
Heretic.
Where do you keep your valuables?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Okay, let's go check out this stuff over here. I looted these, right? Not that one. See, right there.
From the inside out. Must have been our warlock friend.
That's why I always pick up or check for anything, really. Almost missed that scroll. Not because I want the scroll, but because it's worth money. Anyone else want to try? Hello? Guess we're just gonna fail all around. Is there anything down here that I can see? No. Okay. Oh, well. Hopefully it wasn't important.
Killed without a mark. Who the hells does she serve?
Your mom. That's who she serves. Okay, what is this? Amulet of Misty Step. Okay, so this is once per short rest. You are going to Shadowheart.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Because she needs to be able to be very mobile. Not being a monk. Monks are incredibly mobile. Shadowheart, not so much. But with the amulet, she will be slightly more mobile. Though the book is mildewed and covered with what seem to be imprints of animal guts, one recipe in particular is still legible. There is joy in helping others that I never knew. While I myself have never had any talent for manipulating the weave directly, I cannot get the look of wonder on Nikaro's face out of my head. That look he had when he imbued this potion, it fills my body with the soothing electricity I had thought impossible. Okay. The last paragraph has been encircled thrice, once in blood. As always, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of three. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Oh, okay. Let's take that with us. What is this book? Most of the pages in this aged journal have been hastily torn out, perhaps for kindling. Thus, the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. That chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resilience. I've always wondered why Selûne took me from the Halls of Wonder, or the Hall of Wonders, to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. Maybe. Right. I'll take that, I guess.
Don't waste a step.
But what if I want to waste this step? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. That's what. Ah. Jerk. Okay.
Something over there.
Over here. I'll
Don't
take
mind
the
if I
silver
do.
plate.
Circles and stars. That moon journal mentioned this.
I bet we can work out how to open it.
Okay, so it said the darkness at the bottom. So I assume the black hole's down here. Okay. Rotate this one. Come on. There we go. Is there?
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
How do you know if it goes very far? What? Okay. Sure. Sure. I like how you can't even see anything and you're like, oh, this goes really far down. Yeah, that makes sense. Logbook. Marked as a reference material for the temple archive, this logbook contains transcripts and magical sendings from the temple to the depths below. This record seems to be an exchange dating from near the temple's foundation. Jaris. Enough foolishness. A new temple with settlers to guide, and you'd rather scrabble in the dark below? We're clerics of Saluna. Act like it. M. Morna, the lady lights the way. What is this Underdark but a path her light hasn't touched yet? Come, we can debate theology in the new chapel. J. New chapel? Those materials were meant for the temple proper, not your playground down there. What am I to tell the House of the Moon? M. Tell them to start packing. There are caverns down here to dwarf the inner cathedral. The builders are almost done, and so we go deeper. Enough, initiate. The Underdark is no place for games. Those are novices with you, not silver stars. Return immediately. M. Initiate, don't ignore me. I know you took ample components for ascending. Respond. M. Jaris, respond. M. M. Fortified what we can, but words won't last. Seal the tunnel. Do not follow. You were right. This place belongs to them. J. Jaris, hold fast. Whatever it is, I'm sending reinforcements. Hold on. M. No more death. Ordered novices to collapse tunnel. You'd be proud of them. Forgive me. We only meant to spread her light. Jaris, high initiate in the lady's light. Aww. Drow? Probably Drow. Or, I mean, it could be Dwagar or, could even be Mind Flayers, but probably Drow. It's always Drow. Always Drow. Well, I mean, it's always Drow up until it's not the Drow. And I'm really hoping someone has maintained this ladder because that would be quite the fall.
The dark is everything I thought it'd be.
And this environ seems worthy of a githyanki warrior's estimation.
To be deemed worthy by the great Lazal of Kresh Kalir.
Continue as you have, Karlak, and you will achieve the same.
Okay. Let's have Karlak lockpick.
Should do.
Add bonus, guidance. Easy. Far too easy.
Hey.
Get like this. Lockpick. And nothing. Easy. Ooh, what is that? Ah, easy. Okay. This is going to suck, isn't it? This is totally going to suck. Okay, come on. Yes! Not gonna watch that. How to disarm and lockpick so much stuff.
It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Okay.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Can you both, like, stop threatening each other right now, please? It makes me uncomfortable.
Let's move.
Luminous armor, radiating shockwave. When the wearer deals radiant damage, the cause of radiant shockwave. What is radiant shockwave? Inflict radiating orb in a 3-meter radius. Affected entity has a -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. It sheds It also sheds bright light in an area surrounding it. Reduce the duration by 2 each time the entity makes an attack. Oh. So you really want enemies not to make an attack. Okay. That works. I'm going to give that to Shadowheart.
Let's get on with it.
Oops.
Still alive.
Here.
So that's
I don't know why you have Karlach's thing right there. Let's give this to Karlach, actually. Where is the other item that I just got? Oh, does Karlach have it? Wait, what happened to the armor? Oh, I didn't loot it. Okay. That makes way more sense. Get that to Shadowheart. There we go. That works better. Helmet of Smiting. Bolstering Smite. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. Constitution saving throw +1. Okay. Let's turn the helmet off. 'Cause that just looks awful. I can send this to the camp. Do this really quick so I can organize things better. There we go. Come back here. Save really quick. Do you have a bow by any chance? Yes, you do. Sweet. Oh. Oh, there's a Minotaur.